Well, here we go. We got equations with polynomials on both sides, and we're going to solve for the variable. And we got to be careful to use PEMDAS, order of operations. And so let's see what we have here. We got 2x times, in parentheses, x plus 4, and then plus 7 on one side of the equation. And on the other side, we got x plus 8 in parentheses, and then plus 2 times in parentheses x plus 1 and then plus 12. So let's see what we have here. All right, well, I've got a parentheses here, x plus 4, but those are two separate terms. There's nothing I can do with that at the moment. And in parentheses here, I got x plus 8, also two terms. But if you think about it, this is really like one time x plus 8. And then here I got another parentheses x plus 1, but it also is a binomial. It's got two terms in there. So I can't combine any like terms within the parentheses. So let's see. Now we're going to multiply. Look to see what can I multiply. Well, I can distribute this 2x to the x and to the 4. Let's go ahead and do that. So 2x times x is 2x squared. And 2x times 4 is plus 8x. And then we got a plus 7 over here. All right, well, let's see. Well, I just got an x plus 8, so I can just take that out of the parentheses. In effect, I'm distributing 1, multiplying that times 1. And then here in this second expression, I've got 2x times x, distribute that, and 2x times positive 1. This is positive 2x. So let's see, we got 2x times x again is 2x squared, and 2x times 1 is just going to be 2x. And then again, we got a plus 12. Well, let's move all of our variables over here to the, well, let's combine like terms first. Over here on the left, I don't have any like terms to combine. I've got 2x squared plus 8x plus 7. But on the right-hand side of this, I'm just go ahead and rewrite this. 2x squared plus 8x plus 7. But over here on the right side, I see I've got an x to the first and a 2x to the first, so I can combine that. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and write this in standard form. So I only have the 2x squared. And then the x plus the 2x is going to give me 3x. And then the 8 plus the 12, combining those like terms, is going to give me positive 20. Now let's move all of our variables over to the left-hand side and all of our constants over here to the right-hand side. So we're going to subtract. We're going to subtract everything. We're going to subtract the 2x squared, and we're going to subtract the 3x from both sides. And then let's subtract the 7 from both sides. All right, what do we end up here? Well, 2x squared minus 2x is now that's going to cancel out. And 8x minus 3x is going to give me 5x. And then the positive 7 and the negative 7 cancels out. 2x squared minus 2x squared cancels out. Positive 3x, negative 3x cancels out, and then 20 minus 7 gives us 13. And so I got 5x equals 13. Well, that's 5 times x, so the inverse of that is division, of that multiplication is division. So let's divide both sides by 5. There, that's going to cancel, just leaving me x. And this is 13 over 5. And I could simplify that a couple of ways. Let's see, 5 will go into 13 2 times with 3 left over. I could say this is 2 3/5. Or if I converted that to a decimal, 3/5 is 0.6. So we could say it's 2.6. So x is equal to 13 over 5, which is also equal to 2 3/5, which is, if I put it in decimal form, is 2.6. Well, let's do one more just for fun, because I'm just having so much fun. All right, so now we got d times d plus 3, that's in parentheses. And then I got negative d, and I want to make sure I keep this not subtraction, but treat that as a negative d, because I'm going to distribute it to the d minus 4, and that's equal to 9d minus 16. Well, let's do a little distribution. So I got d times d, and d times 3. So this is going to be d times d is d squared, and d times positive 3 is positive 3d, not as the 3D movie. And now, again, I want to be careful to keep this negative sign. Don't treat this as a subtraction, but treat this as a negative d times d, and negative d times negative 4. Let's see, negative d times d is negative d squared, and negative d times negative 4, two negatives multiplied together gives me a positive 4d, and that is equal to 9d minus 16. Those are two separate terms. There's nothing I can do with that at the moment, but I'm going to do something here in a moment. All right, well, let's combine like terms over here on the left. Let's see, d minus d squared, well, that's going to cancel out. And then I've got 3d plus 4d is going to give me 7d. And let's see, that's going to equal 9d minus 16. Well, let's subtract 9d from both sides. So I got 7d minus 9d is going to give me negative 2d. And that's now equal to negative 16. So we got negative 2 times d. Well, that's a multiplication. The inverse of that, again, is a division. I'm going to divide both sides by the negative 2. And so d is going to equal negative 16 divided by negative 2. I got two negatives there, so my end result is going to be positive. So negative 16 divided by negative. D is, in fact, a positive 8. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together?